Well, hi everybody. We're off for a trip down memory lane. I hope you can hear us. We've got a helicopter just up there hovering. It's been hovering for the last half an hour. Doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. But we're going out today to visit the place where I was born and grew up. We lived up there, a place called the Mount in Coulsdon, but used to be Surrey. I think it's now a London borough of Croydon. But we're off there today, and we'll show you around a bit to see where I grew up. See you later.
Yeah, see you later. Bye.
Well, here we are at a place called the Mount in Coulsdon. It's a little shopping parade, which I'm going to show you around now. This is the sort of place I would come as a boy when I was growing up around this council estate. It's quite a big council estate. And basically it had quite a good set of shops. They're all looking... it's a Sunday when we're filming this, but it's looking a tad run down, but nothing much has changed in the last sort of 50 years. Just opposite the shops here is the community centre, which was, I think, built around about 1965, maybe 1968. Yeah, I think it must have been 1965, maybe, because I was about 8, 9 or 10, so I was born 57. So I remember being invited to join a boxing club when I was about that age, when I was just growing up. Just between the shops, as we walk down, there's a little alleyway that leads down into the back of the flats that we've got above the shops. Hillcrest Parade it is. And it now says no ball games. It never said that when I was here. And in fact, we used to play on that green, me and my friends, and all of that space there where these flats are was in fact wasteland covered in bushes and shrubbery and so on. But we used to play on that wasteland and on this green. In fact, that little hump in the middle of the green there was reputed to be a disused air raid shelter from the war, and we confirmed this because me and my friends actually dug a hole in the top of it and found our way inside. It wasn't very interesting, just an empty sort of shell of a room, nothing to connect it with the war really, but at least we satisfied our curiosity. As with every small community, there has to be a pub, and the local pub here is the Jack and Jill, somewhere that has survived. It's always been here as far as I can remember. In fact, my dad used to drink in there quite a lot, and I used to be sent to the off licence, so a little place attached to the pub that was able to sell various items to me and my friends. We used to buy sweets, and I think we were allowed at that time to buy maybe some beer. I don't know, but I think they always checked that we were buying it for our parents. Not that we ever did buy it to drink for ourselves. Beer was never a big thing for us, and we were always allowed to drink if we wanted to. We were always given that choice as children. And I think that was okay. But now that little place just there, that I'm pointing to, was the off license, and the main bar is there, and there's another bar just around the corner. I think this bar here was the sort of standard bar that we always went into, but I know if my dad was going to the pub with my mum and taking my mum, he would take her around to this other little bar, and I can't remember what that was called. Maybe it was the saloon bar or something like that. And that was always has nicer sort of padded seats in there, and it's good to see that it's actually still there. And yeah, this is called the Jack and Jill pub. So we give you a bit more of a tour around. This is the green, and just we're having a bit of a family tour out. Here's my sister Gillian and her husband David. They're coming to meet us, and we're going to have a little wander around.
Hi baby. Hi baby.
Hello Jill.
Hello. Hello. How are you?
Say hello to the audience,
Hello.
the blogging audience.
Well,
This is my sister Jill.
we're here at the Jack and Jill.
This is the view from the other side of the green, looking towards the shops, and the community hall is over there in the distance. And as we turn around this way, we've got a place we used to call the White Gates. It's a lane that leads down to the school, and you'll see my sister Margaret there in her green coat, and the reason we called this lane the White Gates was because where these bollards are now was a set of white gates, hence we called it the White Gates. And what it is, it's a lane that runs, it's a public footpath that runs between the golf course, and you'll see the golf course over here, and indeed over there through the trees, and it actually runs down all the way to what used to be a school, my secondary school, called Woodcote Secondary Modern, as it was when I went. So from the shops here at Hillcrest Parade, there always used to be, there were a couple of, I think it was an electrical shop and a greengrocer's here, and then a hairdresser's called Richard's. Apparently he's still there, doing the same stuff. He's open 3 days a week and it's still the same guy, so good on him. So walking down from the shops down towards the street I grew up in, and you'll see across on the right hand side, these are houses. These are always privately owned, and then we sort of get to a place where they started to build sort of post-war council houses, and that's where I grew up. These nice hedges were always sort of there, and here we are at Downland Close, and you'll see the street sign there. So that's been there forever, as far as I'm concerned. And here we are. It's a There's a little cul-de-sac, quite a nice little place, and we could play up here. We used to use the sort of lamppost at the end, which was one of those old concrete lampposts at the time. Used to use that as a sort of cricket stump and play cricket. But this over here on the right, the second house in the road, was where I grew up. So this house here, number 13, was where I grew up, and we had a garden hedge, and actually my brother-in-law built that raised driveway way back in the early 70s. It's still there, so a good bit of building. It still has some awful stone cladding that was my mother was talked into getting, because they were actually all built of I think breeze blocks. It was a very quick construction with a metal frame. I don't know, what year were they built?
I think they were built, or they were built way before 1950, so they can't be 1950 blocks.
I moved away from here in when I was 16, and went to live with Wendy in a little bedsit in South Croydon. So this was the road. Nothing much has changed really. It's all very similar. Somebody over there's got a caravan. That's good to see. And this was number 4. This is where the Mitchells lived, and I was sort of friends with their son Gregory, and other people lived around. And this house over here was where the Youngs lived, and I was friends with Barry, their son. Greg and Barry were a couple of years older than me, and of course when we got into trouble, my mother always blamed them, because I was very easily led, she said. So here we are, stood outside number 13, where Wendy and I did live together.
Yes, we did.
With my parents and other bits of the family.
And Alex,
around.
Alex lived here as
Yeah.
well.
And what do you think about coming back?
I feel very happy memories. It hasn't changed much at all. Apart from the garden gate's gone, because I've got a picture of Alex swinging on the gate when he was just a little toddler. Very, very happy memories. We really enjoyed it. And all the kids used to play up and down the road. Alex used to play with all his cousins, and very happy times. Yes.
What?
Photo bombing.
Your photo bombing.
Oh, your photo bombing.
That's my sister photo bombing. Video bombing.
Yes.
Video bombing.
Yeah.
But I was born there. Yes. Look, in that window there. That one over there.
The,
One of these are
On the
landing
right.
the
right.
top one on the right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry, darling.
So quite rightly, the owner of the property has come out and said, "What are you doing?" So when we explained we're having a trip down memory lane, she was quite fine about it. But it can be a bit worrying if somebody's a group of people are outside your house filming and pointing at your windows. Can be a bit worrying for you on a Sunday afternoon. So we're gonna move swiftly on and take ourselves away back to the Jack and Jill, I think, for what might be termed a swift half or something like that. So here we are inside the Jack and Jill pub. While we were sort of milling around outside, the landlady came out and said, "What are you all doing out here?" And it was quite funny, because that's the second lady that's come out of a house, one a private house and one a public house, just to say, "What are you doing?" And when we said, "Well, we're having a trip down memory lane," she said, "Oh, come in, bring all your dogs in." So we have, and we're just ordering some beers now. So this would have been the saloon bar as it was, and apparently it's not changed a bit. I don't think that would have been here, that fruit machine, but all of this stuff would have been the same. Quite amazing that things can almost be sort of trapped in time. So it's really nice. Really nice to come back. Hi guys, and thanks for watching our YouTube channel. If you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up below, and don't forget to subscribe. Check out all our other videos to keep following us on the road.
Thanks everyone. Bye.
Bye bye.